Okay, Brian Hummel here, looking at the side of a little animal burrow. What you may or may not be able to see are all of the daddy longlegs. I think they're harvestmen. A lot of times they live in karst areas and they live down in caves. But these little guys, these bouncy little critters, are a sign of a very, very healthy environment. And I just want to highlight, there's good soil. Some places in the hill country you have good soil. And this animal found some good soil, dug a hole, and what he's really doing is he's sort of mixing the land for you. He's almost tilling the land for you. So that animal's providing a function. If there was a dead animal, there's some bones, so there might be some calcium supply, but here in the hill country we don't need any calcium. And if you back up a little bit, you can see this big mound of soil that got left in place. So there's lots of animals that do work, there's lots of animals that do damage to the landscape, but they're not really doing it in a pattern, in a regeneration type pattern. They're not doing it in a way to set up a positive feedback loop. So I'm really not doing much different than that animal. I'm taking some soil from one area and I'm moving it to another. And if we look over here, it looks like there's another spot. There's a bunch of them. I don't know what was doing it. I would love to find it. But see, all of this got dug out too. You can see another hole. And all of that got dug out too. So in a way, they're doing what I'm doing. And I might use those features and enhance them. If I put soil in here and pull a little berm out that way and a little berm out that way, now the animal's not going to be happy because I'm going to flood their burrow, but they've just made a little recharge feature for me. And if I flood them out, that's putting water right back into the ground. And most of the animals up here, they're used to having that kind of stuff happen. So some people might not like it, but I think in the whole scheme of things, water going into the ground is going to be healthier for the whole environment. So some years you might, kill a litter of small mammals. But the adult's going to survive. And next year, the land's going to be lusher and lusher and lusher. And you can let them go and dig holes in other places. They'll find other places. One more thing. A good thing about this brush, and one of the reasons why I do leave certain areas with, the lower branches. I don't trim all the lower branches, and a lot of times I'll lay lower branches down on top of things like this. We've got native grapes coming up, and I want these grapes to grow right up that tree and make another canopy, because that's providing a different food source in vines. So just be observant, know the plants that are on your land, and if you see something that's more desirable than what's there, protect it. Let that grapevine grow all the way up the tree. I would prefer it grow up a juniper tree and not the oak trees, but let it grow all the way up that juniper tree. If it starts growing in the oak tree, well, it's a natural process too, and the grapevine provides a tremendous food resource for your property. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know how much I like that.